This is what's left of Neil and Betty Oslin's cottage after lightning struck early Friday morning. It happened while they slept in their home, only 100 feet away. But for their relatives visiting from out of state, it was about as close as it could get.
And it was a flash and a loud noise, and I personally thought it was probably hit one of these power poles. And so my sister, Mary Kay, who was in the room upstairs, she came down too, because we all woke up. The power went out, and she came down from the upstairs, and we start looking out the window. And
we heard this humongous bolt of lightning, and we didn't think too much of it. But Betty got up and said, geez, that must have hit somewhere. And before we knew it, the doorbell rang, and our guests that were staying out in the cabin were ringing the doorbell.
I got up and I looked around. I looked both at both the cabins, and I didn't see anything, and I was just about ready to go back to bed again. And then here, my nephew rings the doorbell, and he said, I think we better call the fire department. He said, we've got a lot of smoke in there.
Obviously, there was a lot more than smoke damage. According to a neighbor, the lightning struck at 1:37 a.m. It apparently hit on the opposite side of the upstairs room where Betty's niece Mary Kay slept. Amazingly, no one was injured, especially since only moments after it hit, and they were safely out of the cottage, things got much worse.
And at that point, and it wasn't very long, all at once, fire was shooting right out of the roof. And then out of the windows, it was very quick, very quick. Yeah.
One other item of note since the storm was coming, Betty asked Neil to put the car inside the garage on the bottom level of the cottage to keep it safe from potential hail. As they say, hindsight is 20/20. But it was also an interesting case of good fortune several years ago turning into misfortune now.
Yes, so
We're just pleased nobody got hurt.
Right,
We can always redo the cabin in the garage. So
right.
it's our new car that's in the garage that we lost.
We just we won this car, at St. Mary's raffle 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Nice red Taurus Ford, beautiful car. We loved it. You should see that now.
Neil has owned the place since 1986. He says there's nothing they can do about it now. The family was gathering in Alexandria to celebrate Betty's sister's 90th birthday, and in the end, that's what they'll do. Only this time, there'll be plenty of fresh stories to tell. For the Voice of Alexandria, I'm Joe Krakowski.